Boys and girls, what is going on this morning? Brent Abel, webtennis.com. Another episode of 7 Around 7. Hope you're having a great start to your day as you catch this live version. I'm here in the Rocky Mountains, Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Yeah, baby. Beautiful day here. I understand from the Big O this morning that the desert, California desert, Rancho Mirage is like flash flood warning central right now. A lot of rain, which, California needs it. Well, everywhere in the West needs it. So that's good. That's good. That's good. Anyway, if you're catching it on the replay, wherever you are, hope you're having a great day as well. Look, guys, a couple of things before we get started. And what I want to do this week is I want to help you with your doubles return to serve when you've got an active servers partner up there at net who's just dancing around and going, hey, I'm up here. I'm going to do something. You don't know what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. And I want to help you deal with that situation because it's you can deal with it. And I'm going to show you how this week. So before we get started, God, I shouldn't do this. I really should not do this, but I'm going to. So look, last week we worked on the topspin forehand rally ball, how to make it more offensive. And there's a lot to it, more than just trying to hit the ball harder, right? I mean, it's a lot more than just technique. There's quite a bit in terms of mindset and tactics. And yeah, there are some technical 3 little keys that you got to be able to have to be able to make this work. But the course closed down last night because of the ridiculously insane good guy price. A brand new course. Plus, I put in 3 other courses as a bundle to make it super enticing for you. I closed it last night, at midnight last night Pacific. Got a couple, 2, 3 emails already this morning going, hey, man, I missed the deadline. Could you help me, please? And I've said yes to them. So if any of you out there, I'm going to leave it open one more day. I'm going to leave it open until tonight. And that's it. I just feel like since I said, yes to at least one person, I should let you know. So look, if you missed the deadline last night and you're still interested in upgrading your topspin forehand rally ball, making it way more offensive, the link is not down below. The link is in an email that you would have received from me. And if you're not on my email list, you got to get on this, right? It's obviously free. I don't spam you. I'm only sending out replay links or any other things I think will help your game. Just go to webtennis.com, drop in a first name and email address, and you'll get access to the members area where there's some free courses, but you'll get in my email list, and I'll send that out again today, the link to that topspin forehand rally ball course. So where are we? Let's see. Doubles return to serve versus an active server's partner. And look, the first thing that, and I don't know how I sort of came upon this. I think a lot of it was because I played a lot of I practiced a lot of one-on-one doubles, right? And one-on-one doubles is also known as shadow doubles, but it's where you've got just 2 people in the court, right? And the server is serving as if they're playing doubles, right? So they're not serving from the middle of the boxes. I mean, from the middle of the center hash marker close to it, as if they're playing singles. They're actually serving out towards that double sideline where they normally would in doubles. Obviously, serving cross court to you, and you're returning back cross court as if you've got a service partner right there in front of you, dancing around, fake poaching, all this kind of stuff, right? And yet what happens over time with this drill is, since there is no server's partner in the drill, you start to focus more on a target, right? And that target is in this image right here. It's that little green spot above the top of the net. So a couple things. Number one is start practicing with some one-on-one doubles, right? And just think about a target that's above that's a spot above the top of the net. Rather than thinking, well, I want it to land over there on the other side, that's fine, but let's bring the target closer to you and make it a spot above the top of the net. But number 2 is when you're playing is our perception of what we think our target is it's based on where we think the server's partner is going to be, right? And so really it's a moving target. And any good server's partner knows that the fake poach, right? That one step out in the middle, towards the middle, and if nothing else, just kind of visually distracting you. So I call it kind of dirtying up the landscape. A good service partner is going to do that, even if they poach once a set, right? If they are dirtying up the your visual landscape and making you think that there's a really good chance that they might move, then what happens is your target becomes keep away. And keep away is a moving target. And we got to stop thinking that way. We got to stop thinking that our target is based on where that on where the service partner is, and instead just deciding that, well, depending on the type of serve that's coming in, really, what am I doing? I'm going cross court. Number one, I want to go cross court because I want to get the ball in front of my partner. That's goal number one when we're returning serve in doubles. I want to engage my partner, right? I want them, because why are they starting up at net? Well, because it's a real advantage to have them there. If it wasn't, I would have them starting in the backcourt, right? But it's an advantage to have them up at net. So my number one goal is a target that is cross court, that gets the ball in front of my partner. Now, can I do that every time depending on the incoming serve? No. Can I do it every time depending on how active that service partner is? No. Right? I mean, if you've got active means that, to me, means that the guy's poaching 3 out of 4 times, right? Well, I love that. I love that, because I know 3 out of 4 times, even 2 out of 4 times, what they're about to do. So it's predictable, right? But the target, again, and the one thing I'm going to try to convince you of all week is that the target is not a moving target. It's not keep away. You're in charge. You're in charge in terms of where you want to hit the tennis ball. And even if the guy goes, and in fact, let me kind of bring up a little video here and give you an example, right? I'm going to give you an example of, let me make sure this is being seen. Hello for 1 second. And all right, here we go. Here we go. All right. So my target is that green box over here. And I do have an active service partner. And sometimes they're going to poach and I don't know it, but I just stick to my target without thinking about having to use them as keep away, right? And so that, what do you care? What do you care if you play a return cross court and that service partner gets to it, touches the ball? Where have we heard that a million times? Let him touch the ball, right? Jeff Jackledge. And right, I mean, there's the target, right? In the picture, I had that little green box right up here, right above the top of the net. And I hit it, right? And all right, service partner gets there, but cannot handle the volley, right? So, so there you have it, right? Look, the big thing, the one big thing I got to convince you of this week is to try to flip your picture, your mind, in terms of how you think about your target, about how you think about what you've got to do. And look, I know, once you start thinking about keep away, well, the next thought is, man, I got to hit a return because I don't want my partner to get just tattooed with the mad poacher, right? Well, look, if we've got the mad poacher, then we got other ways, other shot choices that we'll go into this week that I will show you. But for now, for today, if you're going out to play some singles today and you are a doubles player, fine, great. Go out and play a set of singles or a couple sets, but throw in 15 minutes of one-on-one doubles practice, right? And just return cross court to a target. Have a target in mind. Here's something you can do. This is the easiest thing to do. Take a little towel with you. I'm sure you got a towel, right, in your tennis bag. And just drape that towel over the top of the net. That would be a spot that you'd love to be returning to all time. Not so that it goes, into the alley every time, but let's say that it goes to the corner of, let's say that you were to put the towel right over here so that when you went across it, the ball would land right around the intersection of the single sideline and the service line, right? And just stick that towel there and have the guy serve forehand, backhand, right at you, whatever, doesn't matter. And your target is that towel. And so you got to start training this, right? If you want to eliminate that service partner as a problem mentally, you have to switch your thinking on it and you have to train it. It's not like a light switch. You go out, okay, well, today I'm not going to be worried about the net guy. Well, yeah, you are. You're going to see one little fake poach and go, oh no, I got to keep it away. We got to change that thinking, and that's what we're going to do this week. Hey, Rich, good morning. I like picking out a target for sure, especially one in front of my partner, and I will tell my partner early on that I'm trying to hit in front of them. Well, of course. But look, your partner knows, Rich, that there's going to be times when, let's say that the server jams you, and stroke technique wise, trying to get it over there is tough to do, right? Or takes you way out wide, and getting it, sliding it back cross court if it's a backhand or whatever it is tough to do. So we kind of go to shot choice 2 or shot choice 3, which we'll get into later this week. But Rich, you're right. It gives good clarity in terms of what your intention is. And if you get the right serve, I think a lot of players go, well, where do I return serve? And I go, well, it depends on where the serve is, right? So I can't tell you that this is your target if the serve is played, here or there. You might have to change. So for now, this week, I want to put you in charge as the returner. I want you to have that mindset that you're in charge, that you've got a target, and that even if the guy goes, just like you saw in the video, that, right, you're going to be okay. What's the problem if they touch the ball? Not a problem. All right, guys, couple things. Down below in the description area, there's a link that will take you to a survey. It's a 1-question anonymous survey that I'm asking you, what's your number one question about return to serve in doubles when you've got an active partner up there? And I want to know. The survey's been going on for a few days. I just love these things because it really helps me focus in on exactly, how you're thinking and how I can best help you in terms of giving you advice based on your language, based on your words, based on whatever's coming out of that survey. So down below, I'd really appreciate it. Doesn't cost you anything to take it. It's a 1-question survey. There is a second question in case you go, well, hey, there's something else I want to tell you too. But anyway, it'll take you 30 seconds. Down below in the description area, please click that link, and I would appreciate it. Guys, that's it for me today. Hope this has helped. We're working on the doubles return to serve when you've got an active service partner up there all week. And so looking forward to that. As always, it's time. We got to get out there today. Help someone else have a spectacular day. Guys, I'll see you again tomorrow.